Whoopi Goldberg is not one to hold back when it comes to sharing her opinions on hot-button issues, and this week, she's turned her attention toward parenting and what she sees as a troubling trend in how children are being raised today. During a candid conversation on The View, the Oscar-winning actress and long-standing moderator of the popular daytime talk show made it clear that she believes today's generation of parents may be doing more harm than good by being overly protective and indulgent. The discussion was sparked by a news report that revealed some college students are issuing no-contact orders, typically used in serious cases of harassment or threats of violence, in situations as minor as roommate disagreements. This revelation prompted the co-hosts of The View to weigh in on what they saw as a broader issue of young adults being ill-equipped to handle conflict and adversity. Goldberg didn't mince words when she expressed her concern that this level of parental involvement and emotional sheltering is leading to a generation that lacks resilience and problem-solving skills. Coddling children is ruining them, she said firmly. It's setting them up for failure because they don't know how to deal with life's difficulties when they arise. She went on to explain that while support from parents is essential, there's a clear line between being supportive and being overbearing. It's one thing to be there for your kid, Goldberg said. It's another to fight their battles for them. You're not always going to be there to step in. At some point, they have to learn to manage things on their own. Her comments were met with both agreement and nuanced perspectives from her co-hosts. Sara Haines, a mother herself, shared a personal story about how her own upbringing differed from what she sees today. I remember one time someone was being mean to me in school, Haines recalled with a chuckle. I called my mom, and she just asked, "Are you okay? Do you have food? Good. Bye." That was the end of it. The anecdote drew laughter from the panel and the audience, but also served to highlight a key point. In previous generations, children were often expected to work through social problems on their own, with minimal interference for parents. Alyssa Farah Griffin echoed that sentiment, pointing out that learning to resolve conflict is a crucial life skill. Conflict resolution is a key part of life, she said. If we shield our kids from every uncomfortable situation, they won't know how to handle them when they're adults. But not all voices on the panel were in total agreement. Sunny Hostin, an attorney and mother, offered a counterpoint that reflected the complexities of the modern world. We do have to recognize that bullying is very real and that some children are dealing with very serious issues, Hostin said. Kids are cruel, and the world is cruel. Some of them really don't know how to cope and might genuinely need protection in certain situations. Still, Goldberg held her ground, reiterating that while there's a place for guidance and support, there's also a danger in removing every obstacle from a child's path. Yes, people are cruel. Life is cruel, Goldberg replied. But that's exactly why they need to learn how to stand on their own 2 feet. If they don't learn it now, they're going to struggle for the rest of their lives. She also pointed to a growing cultural shift where children are taught that they must always win, always succeed, and always feel good. To Goldberg, this constant affirmation is both unrealistic and counterproductive. Why does every kid have to win every day? She asked. People lose. Sometimes you get beat up. Sometimes you don't get the part. Sometimes you fail a test. That's life. You don't grow from winning all the time. You grow from failing, from getting back up, from learning what doesn't work. Goldberg's comments struck a chord with many viewers who have witnessed the evolution of parenting styles over the decades. From helicopter parenting to snowplow parenting, terms coined to describe parents who hover over or bulldoze obstacles out of the way for their children, there's been a clear shift toward increased parental involvement in almost every aspect of a child's life. While the intentions may be good, critics argue that the result is often an emotionally fragile generation that's not equipped to face adversity. This isn't the first time Goldberg has spoken out on generational issues. She's been vocal about her belief in tough love and the importance of facing hard truths. "I wasn't raised to expect life to be fair," she once said in a previous episode. "My mother told me that things would be hard and that it was up to me to figure them out. That made me stronger." Her comments tap into a broader societal conversation about how best to prepare children for the realities of adulthood. From safe spaces on college campuses to grade inflation in schools, critics like Goldberg worry that in the quest to protect children's feelings, We may be depriving them of the very experiences that build resilience, grit, and independence. That said, the discussion also made room for the recognition that not all children have the same experiences or support systems. As Hostin pointed out, some kids are genuinely struggling with mental health issues, trauma, or bullying that require adult intervention. So where is the balance? Goldberg believes the answer lies in teaching children how to handle life, rather than trying to handle life for them. Parents can be there, absolutely, she said. But we're not doing our kids any favors when we jump in and fix everything. Let them fail. Let them figure out. That's how they grow. The debate over parenting styles is far from over. And as societal expectations continue to evolve, so too will the approaches parents take in raising their children. But for Goldberg, the message is clear. Resilience comes from struggle, not safety. And in a world that can often be harsh and unforgiving, that may be the most important lesson of all.